Back on my VK Professional here today, and I've had an issue trying to change gear oil because I can't get the plug out because one of the outside drive sprocket on the front axle has wandered over to the gear case, making it so you cannot take the plug out. Now I want to show you, I've just fixed this, and I've sort of struggled with this for a long time, trying to figure out how I was going to repair it. So I'm going to try and show you what it looks like now under here. We'll get a light. So you can actually see that large square hex shaft. That is the drive axle. And underneath it right here with the copper washer, that's the drain plug for the transmission. But that drive axle in there, if you look, you can see the plastic cog to the right. That is the track drive cog that actually drives the track off the axle. And you can see how it's worn. It was actually going into the transmission. And if I didn't fix it now, I was probably a few days away from going right through the seal of my transmission and grenading my transmission. So I've managed to push it back, and I've moved it probably 3/4 of an inch, maybe an inch. I have plenty of room now for the drain plug, but I could not, there was nothing I could do to move this. You can't even remove the axle when that cog is over there. So I've read different things of people trying to shim it, but this was tight. I hit it, pounded it, tried everything, tapping it. I couldn't move it. So what I did, and I'm going to show you the pieces that I made. If you look under here at the axle, you can see right now, this is the first inner cog, and these ones drive inside the rubber cog, so there's no way it's moving, and it has metal clamps, so I wasn't worried about this moving. So what I did with a little air angle drill, I had to make a short drill bit. I drilled a hole there, and I drilled a hole through this cog, which is the one that moved, and I put a nut and washer on the back of it, and I have done the same thing over here. So I did one here, and I did one 180 degrees on the other side of the shaft. So I made myself a puller out of these things. And by tightening them up carefully, like sort of trying to do it evenly, it was starting to flex quite a bit, and then it finally started moving. And once it started moving, it was moving quite easily. And so anyway, I just kept pulling it all the way back. Now I'm going to just take off the nuts and threaded rod and pull it out of there. But I thought I'd show this because it seems to be a common problem. I'm not the only one with this issue. I've read on the forums. So this is what I did. It was easy, but it was a sort of tedious operation to get that in there. I had to drill the hole a little bit bigger because I had to put in that rod. It's going at an angle, so the hole had to be a little bigger than the rod. And of course, I use washers. Anyway, it has worked wonderfully and pulled that cog back. And for the first time in as long as I've known, I can get at the screw, or the bolt for the transmission. However, it was literally so close to going through my seal on my transmission. It was a concern. So anyway, I'll take those out and I'll show you what they are, and I'll show you the cog just with a hole in it. So this is what I made. These are just pieces of threaded rod and some little 7/16 nuts and washers. So those are what I slid through between the two cogs and then pulled them together, with the center one staying put, obviously. Now, so that it doesn't happen again, I'll show you what I've done. And this is kind of just a test, but I think it's going to work. I don't want to have to deal with this again. So if you look up here now, okay, you can see what I did. I put a weld bead on that shaft there. You can see it right beside the cog. So if I ever have to take that cog off, I mean, the axle's coming out, it's not a big deal. I'll deal with that little bead then, but it's pretty thick shaft and it's cold. So welding it there, I'm just hoping it penetrated enough that the bead doesn't just fall off with a little bit of corrosion or rust or vibration, but it seems to be on there pretty good. So that's what I've done. There's a bead. It's not going to slide back. If it does, I got bigger problems, but yeah, I think I should be all right now. Anyway, that's what I've done. So I'm going to post this for others to see, because from what I understand, I'm not the only one dealing with this, and there's no easy way to get that over. So this did work. Anyway, if you found this useful, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks.